Channel. It is great to see you, and honestly, I am very thrilled, very excited about what we got coming up. It's gonna be a UFC 4 Universe mode. UFC Underground makes its return. We're at UFC Underground 13, ladies and gentlemen. It's come a long way, this Underground part, so I'm very excited for it. Welcome. We are kicking it off, and I'm not there. I'll be there in a second. I'm trying to make sure my chat screen on my computer is up. Perfection. So, with that, hello. We have got what I think will be an interesting women's strawweight division fight, as the 3-5 Tatiana Suarez takes on. I probably should come closer. That's beneficial. That the 3-5 Tatiana Suarez will take on the 1-7 Mackenzie Dern. Dern in the yellow, Suarez in the blue. And what a UFC 280 pay-per-view we had, man. That thing was awesome. 3 championships, I believe, changed hands. Some amazing fights all the way through. We had a stoppage in, I think, every fight, which was phenomenal. I can tell I'm very pleased with what we've seen. And this fight card, mind you, is pretty impressive. In the heavyweights, we have Andre Bishop making his debut as he'll take on the 4-5 Tai Tuivasa. In the light heavyweight division, Magomed Anklev, who's 0-1, will take on the 5-7 Corey Anderson. Meanwhile, in the middle division, Khamzat Chimaev, the 2-4 Chimaev, takes on the 1-6 Anderson Silva. And then on top of that, in the welterweight division, I did this because, CM Punk, the controversy in AEW, I thought it was the perfect time to do it. The 0-3 CM Punk takes on the 3-5 Neil Magny. Look at this, the guillotine choke. So this was excellently done by Tatiana Suarez. Dern went for a takedown, and she caught her into that gi, but it wasn't good enough. Now I get this north-south position. Now going to side control, and this is what we... Ooh, okay. Full mount, she's trying to go for the arm. Can Suarez kind of cap? Oh, that was smart. Well done by Suarez. She knew exactly what was going to happen to her. That was very, very smart of Tatiana.
And this young lady now finds herself in this position.
Also, TGIF, everyone. Happy Friday. We are going to be we're having a double stream today. So we've got UFC going on right now at around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. I'll be doing SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the PS2. We'll be streaming that one. So we've got it's going to be a pretty busy Friday, busy Friday night, and I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, we'll have a pretty long stream, and I know that the content's been, I think, pretty decent this week. We had the Dana White Contender Series episode get released. Can't wait to see what Lucas Brown and the other guy, I can't remember him now. Wow, how can't I remember him? Either way, if you haven't seen the Dana White Contendership Series episode, that thing was awesome. Let's see here. Who had won that? Yes. So I don't want to spoil it, but Noah Smith and Lucas Brown, man. That was awesome. Like, that was legit awesome. That was one hell of a fight. One hell of both fights, honestly. They were phenomenal. But an update on the boxing series. Yes, I haven't not been doing it. I've tried to make them. I just haven't really had the time. But I do have plans, of course, to work with that. So that's what I want to tell you guys about. So the boxing stuff, I am going to start creating the characters probably tomorrow-ish. Tomorrow I do want to attempt to live stream. I don't know if I'll live stream on here or on Twitch. Either Evil Dead or... Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training. I might live stream Evil Dead on tomorrow. So there's that. Giving you guys the heads up for that. But look at this one. She's going for what I think is an arm triangle. Tatiana Suarez is looking to break. Oh, this is not good if you are Mackenzie Dern. This is the least thing you want to happen. Tatiana Suarez got a good grip there. She's got it firm and tight, and if she twerks it a little more, it's over. This fight, never mind. Well, I think she tapped. She's going out. Referee needs to stop this. Referee has not stopped it. Mackenzie Dern gets choked out by Tatiana Suarez, who just choked the ever-living life out of Mackenzie Dern in an arm triangle. Tatiana Suarez 4-5 in the UFC. Mackenzie Dern, a heart. Oh gosh, how bad is Mackenzie Dern right now? I think she's 1-8, folks. It's getting worse and worse for Mackenzie. Yeah, 1-8 for Mackenzie Dern. Man, oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called to stop this contest at 2 minutes of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Tatiana Suarez.
Congrats to Tatiana Suarez on winning this fight. She's 4-5 in the UFC. A submission victory. She puts Mackenzie Dern to 1-8. Let's go on to the next fight of the night. I was like, oh no, I'm losing my voice right this. Like, this is not good. By the way, the headliner tonight will be the bantamweights. Marlon Vera making his debut against Jimmy Rivera. But next up, it'll be in the welterweight division. As the 0-3 CM Punk takes on the 3-5 Neil Magny. I should probably get a drink now. I don't know why I always do this specific stream without like some type of like liquid. Eve, our official Neil Magny in the blue, CM Punk in the white. This is good. For me, this is going to be very interesting for the simple fact that I just don't know if CM Punk is actually going to be able to handle this type of fight. Neil Magny, a very decorated fighter in real life. So I do think, you know, when we made this fight, it was to test to see if CM Punk truly can do anything in the UFC. You know, he's been around since I think UFC 3, so we'll see what Punk.
Just missed with the left there.
We're gonna see what CM Punk is made of. CM Punk took down Neil Magny. There we go.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Like this again. I'm very surprised that CM Punk has really been the aggressor so far in round number 1. Neil Magny's not really done well. As soon as he kind of reverses it, goes to this back sitting type of position.
Seamless transitions on him.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym.
Oh, he's getting clobbered. Punk's got to be careful. CM Punk has to be careful. He got rocked a couple times. He's almost given up the back. He almost gave up the back, which is not good, especially not with a guy like Neil Magny. But look at that great turnaround. Phenomenal speed. Look at this. Now he's got the back. No, not so far. Punk trying to get the back of Magny. It's just not going to happen. This is honestly what I expected in this type of fight, was this type of wrestling style.
Anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing.
Yeah, Magny gonna turn around now. He's in half guard. Not half, he's in close, sorry. I'm very surprised at how well CM Punk has done on the ground. Some really good wrestling. I know this is like, you know, no pun intended, a pro wrestler, but pro wrestling and mixed martial arts wrestling are two different ball games.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
They're back to a vertical base.
29 total strikes have now landed for Neil Magny.
29 strikes. I'm trying to figure out where Neil Magny landed those 29 strikes.
Magny gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Flush right hand is true.
He lands a big knee to the body.
See those shots to the body, man. It's rough. And a beautiful judo hip toss. And now we're going to round number 2. Like I said, I'm a bit surprised at what we're seeing. CM Punk has taken down Neil Magny twice in one round.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that
Happy feels like that Neil Magny's kind of toying a little bit with CM Punk. can actually tweet that I'm actually live right now. Like, why I haven't done that, I honestly don't know.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may
taken down by Magny.
UFC 4. Reverse mode.
While working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
There you go, trying to like legit hashtag on live and stuff.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by CM Punk.
I said, again, Neil Magny dominating the wrestling, but again, I don't see CM Punk really lasting. I thought CM Punk was a goner. I really did.
That as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
CM Punk getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Oh wow, someone got an Astro's birthday cake. Sorry, I was looking at my I was looking at the Twitter feed.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
Again, I'm very impressed with the wrestling of Neil Magny, but then again, it's against CM Punk, so I'm kind of feeling a little indifferent on the simple fact that CM Punk has actually lasted this long.
Now starting to find himself in the pocket. Got the single collar tie.
Oh,
CM Punk gets caught with that punch.
there we go. Finally, these guys starting to like mix it up a bit.
And he landed the right hand there.
When the fans said stop wrestling. Oh, that was savage. But I gotta agree, I mean, there's only so much you can kind of wrestle when it hasn't been working. Down with the ankle pick.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
It's like he's trying to decide, but no, Punk's saying not today.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his
wow.
2 rounds in the books.
Magny was trying, but Punk said no.
Ready? Third round underway.
Well, round number 2, I completely give to Neil Magny 10-9. Round number 1, it depends on how you look at it. Like, that was a very even round, and I'd say I'd have to lean a little bit more into Punk's favor. I mean, he took down Neil Magny twice and was still able to counter and transition off of multiple different areas to where he could have potentially been finished. So I say that round 1 actually goes to CM Punk 10-9, while Magny gets round 2 10-9. So for me right now, my scorecard is 19-19 apiece. I don't. Round number 3 is going to be very interesting.
So inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long.
So I think this if Neil Magny loses to CM Punk, that would be almost as embarrassing as Vitor Belfort losing to Bruce Buffer. When we had seen that, man, that was nuts. I couldn't help but laugh. Bruce Buffer's 2-0 in the UFC, by the way. Like, that's wild for us. In this universe, 2-0 Bruce Buffer. He beat Vitor Belfort. Meanwhile, CM Punk might actually be able to pull off a win by decision against Neil Magny. That's wild. Like, I never thought that I would ever sit there and say, oh yeah, CM Punk won a round over Neil Magny. So let that sit there. There it goes, an arm triangle. This is not where CM Punk wants to be. We've seen one submission victory come by an arm triangle. And you see how Neil Magny is wisely trying to flatten himself out. He has got that wrenched in. CM Punk in a world of trouble. CM Punk, no pun intended, just got put to sleep by Neil Magny. Magny gets it done in round number 3 via arm triangle. 2 submission victories on the night so far. Wow. Neil Magny 4-5 in the UFC, puts CM Punk to 0-4. But if I'm being honest, if I'm Neil Magny, I'm kind of disappointed with my performance. I'm just saying, like, I generally feel that wasn't the best Neil Magny performance we've seen. It wasn't by a long shot. Congrats to Neil Magny on winning this fight as we're going to the next fight of the night. And so that next fight will be in the women's flyweight division as the 0-1 Meatball Molly McCann takes on the 1-5 Alicia Kelly. This fight, it's up next. I really need to get a drink though. Like the root beer is sitting so close and I'm like, it's in my mini fridge just sitting there. I completely forgot to like get a drink while I went live, so that was kind of my fault. By the way, we're in the Honda Center if I never said that. Meatball Mom McCann in the red, Alicia Kelly in the silver and blue. And meanwhile, I'm going to get a drink because I kind of need that. As I'm already getting parched, which is not good. Where did I... oh, there it is. So I didn't put it where I thought I put it. Interesting. Yeah, eventually I probably would have to get a second. One of it. There we go. Whoops, I'm not even in the camera, which is not good either. Alright, cool.
She continues to circle towards the left.
For those who don't know, I am Debbie Root Beer.
Back and forth we go.
It's the best. Please sponsor me.
Great punch.
Half of me felt like I should have said that, so I'm saying I'm determined to get a sponsor for my gaming channel. Like, why not, you know?
Tags her with the uppercut. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Kelly.
See, honestly, if I'm Alicia Kelly, oh my God, Alicia Kelly. Before I could even say anything, I was just about to kind of like, oh, she picked her with the ankle roll. Oh, McCann could be in trouble, man. I'm very surprised that she was actually able to apply this ankle pick the way she did. I'm beyond stunned.
There it is.
Wow, this is not good. Molly McCann could be tapping out soon. No.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
This Meatball, she's hemming away on the face of Alicia Kelly. Kelly could be in trouble here. I said Alicia Kelly is 1-5. She does not have the best, record in the women's flyweight division. She has definitely struggled to find her footing in the UFC. I think another loss would kind of send her packing in a way. So for Alicia Kelly, I think the most part of this is she's got to pull off this win against McCann to save her UFC career. Honestly, like it's been quite rough to see the struggles of Alicia Kelly, and if she can dominate Molly McCann, she may just kind of save herself here.
Keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. How good is her movement here on the ground? Right.
And going to round number 2.
Just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good.
I was like the entire time I was trying to like close the cap thing for my root beer. So, honestly, today's been a very intriguing day. Like, I drove all the way to Tampa for some shoes. I wanted to go to the Under Armour outlet store, and that didn't happen. Let me tell you. I drove there, and tell me how Under Armour had like 0 shoes on clearance. What was that stuff? But I did get a pair of wow. Could not speak for anything right there. I did get a pair of like LeBrons with like the Laker colors on them. Those shoes were fire. Complete fire. And those were on clearance. I was like, what? So I got some cool like LeBrons coming out. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, Molly McCann 0-1, trying to go to be 1-1. She desperately needs this win. I mean, to go 0-2 is going to be heartbreaking for her, and with a division such as the women's flyweights that Normally, there aren't a lot of fighters who have bad records, so it'd be very hard for her to catch a fight.
What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Alicia Kelly. Kelly got rocked, but so has the meatballs. Oh, that was a beautiful roundhouse.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round
Reebok
one,
still
but she has
sponsors.
certainly picked up the pace here in this second
I thought
round. It took
Reebok
her a while to
lost
find
that
her
deal.
range. She's in a
What's up,
strong
Tyler, man?
striking
How are
rhythm
you? Welcome to my double stream day today. So for those of you wondering, 7:30 p.m. we will be having a very long SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 stream, giving, again, fingers crossed, giving that my computer and my capture card can handle it. So we will have a very long SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 Jam Mode episode today. Just giving y'all the heads up. Can y'all hear me? I'm kind of curious now. Can y'all actually hear me? Like, I genuinely had to make sure I wasn't just talking and, like, nothing. Because you guys, for those of you who have been here for a while, that happens a lot in my channel. I'm liking, but the one thing I really do appreciate about, you know, Molly McCann is her elbows, man. She fell right there. That was a beautiful front kick to the face. Kelly needs to capitalize. 20 seconds left in this round. Oh, that was a mighty overhead, man. Try to finish her. No, she's being a bit too passive. There's a couple seconds left. She probably could have finished McCann there. If she would have went all out for those 20 seconds, I think she could have easily finished Molly McCann.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the
because realistically, with this fight, the truth of the matter is this. Meatball Molly McCann is losing this fight, in my opinion. Round number 2, I kind of still give to Alicia Kelly. Round number 1, I do feel it was Alicia Kelly. So, you know, in both rounds, that means she's down by 2. So unless she gets a 10-8 out of nowhere, right now it's 20-18. And that would be a draw. If she were to get a 10 out of nowhere, which I don't see that happening.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, the uppercut. The uppercut was nasty. Oh, but she caught her with an uppercut. What a fight. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to all the divisions, the women's flyweight division normally always delivers. I thought they were both going for... Oh, down. Oh, my God. She ate that floor so bad. Oh, she ate that front kick.
Nice looping punch. Another clinch position.
Oh, the pick. This isn't good. That is a nasty heel hook, man. Oh, this is not good if you're Molly McCann.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Alicia Kelly could be putting this fight away. She's got a lot of torch. She needs to sit. Oh.
This is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see
wow.
How strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
This has been a good fight.
Money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank.
Shorty, what you think? SmackDown vs. 07 song was fire. Money in the bank. Hey, Shorty, what you think?
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground.
But here's my thing. If you're Molly McCann, I feel like you really do need a knockout or tap out. I do feel that this is a very bad... It's a very bad thing to keep this on the ground. Because I generally don't believe that she's won this fight.
Final seconds of the fight.
we go to a decision, but you know, truth be told, I don't feel like Molly McCann has done enough to win this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28.
Yes.
The winner by unanimous decision, Meatball!
Wow. Molly McCann wins it by decision. A bit of a controversial one, in my opinion. I do believe Alicia Kelly did enough to win this fight, but the judges unanimously decided 29-28 that Meatball Molly McCann gets the job done. She is now 1-1 in the UFC. A big victory for Meatball Molly McCann as she puts Alicia Kelly to 1-6.
I thought that this was one of her best performances to date.
Next up, folks, will be in the heavyweight division, as also making his debut, Andre Bishop, the fake fighter from, was it Fight Night Champions, I think, around 4? Question mark? I don't know if it's the guy from round 4 or Fight Night Champions, that guy. But either or. Andre Bishop making his debut against the 4-5 Tai Tuivasa. Well, in real life, just got his snot box rocked by Cyril Gane, which hopefully we get Gane versus Ngannou 2. You know, I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like Cyril Gane, but honestly, I think that he genuinely does make the heavyweight division very exciting. Like, there's not many people who have the wrestling back. He's a very, I hate to say this and it's very cliche, but he's a very hybrid type of fighter. He's a different heavyweight fighter. Like, you know, Alexei Olenek was phenomenal at submissions, phenomenal at choking people out, the bone control command. But punching wise, you weren't getting the knockout power that came with it. So then another great example, the opposite of that, is Derek Lewis, who in real life has got the most knockouts in UFC history and has just insane knockout power. Like, honestly, I don't know how he wasn't an actual boxer. I feel like he was a boxer. He'd been heavyweight champion for a while. So when you look at guys like that, and then you put both ends of the spectrum, you put both that together, that's Cyril Gane. He may not have the power of a Derek Lewis, but he's got enough power to knock anyone out, and he's got good wrestling. I'm not saying he's got great wrestling, but he's got good wrestling that makes him an entertaining fighter and a problem for almost every single person that he matches up with. So, you know, realistically, I do hope that we get to see Gane versus Ngannou 2 somewhere down the line, especially after the win against Tai Tuivasa in real life. So for me, I hope to see that fight. On top of that, Andre Bishop, that's definitely got to be Fight Night Champions, because I was playing round 4, and I don't think it's like some amateur tournament or whatever that you got to go through.
Look at him whip his hip.
Oh!
He landed it perfectly.
And just, that was a nice jumping knee. But no, Tai Tuivasa, man, he's got hands of steel. Andre Bishop's got to be careful. And you got to think, with boxers taking over in our universe mode, where they have, you know, Anthony Joshua hasn't done the best, but he's done decent. And then you've got Tyson Fury, who right now, in our universe mode, is the world heavyweight champion. He just knocked out Kenneth Thomas and the UFC 280 for us. So, you know, when you see a lot of these boxers coming in, man, I'm always impressed. And Andre Bishop could possibly get a huge knockout victory tonight over Tai Tuivasa. Targeting the body quite well. Ooh, we're going to round number 2. And if I'm Andre Bishop, keep it on the stand-up. He's got a better chance of beating him on the stand. You don't want to go to the ground with Tai Tuivasa. Stick to the specialty. What is Tai Tuivasa doing?
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Big punch land.
That was a nice uppercut. Solid. Ooh. That was a nice body kick for sure. Oh my goodness, those shots, man. They're just ringing off of each other. It's nasty.
Down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh.
Go for a takedown. I don't know why he's going to go for a takedown. He needs to keep it on the stand-up.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Oh, that was a stiff elbow. He just...
Gets the underhook. Tuivasa gets the tie clinch here.
These guys are throwing bombs in round number 1. I'm looking for the same. Haven't seen it yet.
Somewhat lackluster first round. He has found the rhythm and found his striking range.
There we go. Caught him with that uppercut.
It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. That one was going to end the
That
fight.
was nasty.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Both guys' jaws are going to be tested heavy in this fight. We've seen that in round number 1. I'm looking to see in this round. We've seen a glimpse of some serious shots from Tai Tuivasa earlier. It did stagger Andre Bishop, but nothing too crazy.
And they separate. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head.
Oh, it's a nasty knee to the face. You can tell it got him dead on the nose, too. It disoriented Andre Bishop. Tuivasa, Bishop doing the wise thing, trying to dance around the octagon. I don't blame him. I really don't. Took a nasty shot.
There are obviously no shortage of subtleties.
Oh, that one almost punched his lights out. Andre Bishop trying to finish this fight.
Well, he's up.
Ooh, Tuivasa's in a nasty spot, man. It's got to be a little less aggressive.
Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots.
Well, I didn't completely stop what you were doing.
And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Yeah, that uppercut was nasty. And again, Tuivasa taking some heavy hits from Andre Bishop. You got to be careful about that. I don't think Tai Tuivasa can take much more.
Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Straight right hand, no good.
Yeah, that straight right was a bit rough.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping
That was
the
an
wood.
ugly one.
Leg kick.
Bishop gets caught by that straight punch there.
Oh, got him again in the stop box. Oh, down one, Tuivasa.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some
But
significant
Andre Bishop,
strikes,
man,
but his
trying to
corner's
get a
looking
successful
very
knockout in his
just a little
debut.
volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence.
Yeah, the one thing is, I'm not
knowing
understanding why Andre Bishop keeps trying to go for a takedown. It's not his bread and butter. He's a boxer. Nice hit. Well, when you're getting kicked like that by oh, but when you get an uppercut like that, I don't see why you're trying. Tuivasa has been sucked into a lot of nasty shots throughout this fight, and he's been dropped a couple times. Nice head kick. We have, oh, I thought that. Whoa, that's a horrible animation. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is a wonderful animation. Good night, Tai Tuivasa. Andre Bishop, a huge knockout victory in round number 3. A successful debut for yet again another boxer. Good night, Tai Tuivasa. That was nasty. Boom. Good night, my friend. Wow. Andre Bishop with a huge knockout victory in his debut. 1-0 in the UFC. He puts Tai Tuivasa to 4-6. Knockout.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after?
Congrats to Andre Bishop on winning this fight. Next up, folks, what I think many people would call a dream fight, assuming, you know, but in this series, not so much, just because of their records. Khamzat Chimaev, 2-4, takes on the 1-6 Anderson Silva. Fight's up next. You ready? Fight.
Well, it must be a big night at the UFC.
Anderson Silva in the black and yellow trunks. Khamzat Chimaev in the yellow trunks. Me hoping he didn't rebook this fight. But on a serious note. Like now just being concerned about how I booked fights. Like, oh my god. I messed up. I'm not seeing that I did book this fight before. Yeah, I didn't book the fight before. Fantastic. Like, I was genuinely getting concerned. I was like, oh no, I messed up. This is serious.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight.
Kham's doing a great job tagging the body of Anderson Silva. A lot of me feels that Anderson's actually going to take a butt whooping in this fight, but still somehow win it. Because, you know, I feel like Chimaev is going to do a great job dictating tempo and dominating, but at the same time, I also, I don't know, like I'm not really optimistic on Chimaev winning for some reason. Chimaev's done a great job controlling the ground. I mean, it's all been him. This, you know, Silva tried to do the right thing, tried to do the smart thing, trying to use the cage as an advantage, but Chimaev is in complete control of this fight so far. And almost the entire round.
Thursday, he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This
wow, Chimaev is dominating.
And you are seeing why. One of the best that we've
Not the choke, the rear naked choke. I'm doing pretty good, Tyler, man. How are you? This is not the best. This is not a good choke for Anderson Silva to be in. Chimaev is trying to really crank it in on him. You got to think this would do wonders. Wonders for Khamzat Chimaev if he can tap out Anderson Silva in one round. Khamzat Chimaev, no, Anderson Silva narrowly escapes. Honestly, Tyler, that's fantastic that you're doing well, man. That's awesome. Also, big announcement. Today is a double stream day for me. I haven't done a double stream in a couple years. We've got our UFC one that we're doing right now. And later today, around 7:30, we've got a big SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 Gem Mode live episode we're doing. That is going to be as long as my capture card and computer can collaborate together and my Wi-Fi stays intact. So, yes, keep that in mind. So I do want to do the second one, that way I don't forget or can't do it later. And then tomorrow, I have plans for the an Evil Dead stream either on Twitch. If you guys don't have my Twitch stream, or my Twitch channel, I just made it. My Twitch channel is called BVTV_gaming. So follow that on Twitch, because I'll be playing other games in there sometimes, like when I'm super bored. And Tyler, I will get to that comment before I seen the one. Maybe I want to play Overwatch 2, and maybe I'll stream Overwatch 2. Maybe I want to stream Apex, Dead by Daylight, and sometimes Evil Dead when I don't want to crowd you guys on YouTube. So yeah, there's things like that I have in the works for Twitch. Just want to tell you that. And if you're not on my Discord, I have a Discord community now. I have the link up in my community section. I'll actually post it later on when I officially announce the time of the SmackDown vs. Raw stream. So just, if not, look at my community comments tab. You should see it. He's gonna make the Spider tap. I don't know. Like, you know, when this fight first started, I had a feeling that Anderson Silva was going to take the brunt of the damage in this. I felt like he was going to take the majority of the damage. But I felt like Anderson Silva was still going to somehow find a way to beat Khamzat Chimaev, you know? And tell you're clearly going for Anderson Silva. I don't blame you. But Anderson Silva's record is not the best in our universe mode. It's 1-6, ladies and gentlemen. 1-6. Khamzat Chimaev is 2-4. Both these guys desperately need a win, and they need it here right now. And a lot of the fights we've had too have gone almost close to the distance. There have not been any easy fights on this underground card.
Switching stances here.
Dang, yeah, I said both fighters really need, and for Khamzat, if he can beat a legend like Anderson Silva, what a roundhouse kick. Chimaev is stunned. Oh, down went Chimaev. Chimaev's in trouble.
Back to the feet.
Chimaev was in trouble, and in trouble bad right there.
The leg kick.
That was talking about, man. We're going to see glimpses of Anderson Silva dictate this fight. Beautiful head kick.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea.
We'll see glimpses, but Chimaev has done a lot of damage, though, to Anderson Silva. Let's not forget that.
Silva gets in the clinch yet again. Let's see if he can get the offense going here.
Honestly, I'm super excited for UFC. Are they stuck? Oh. I'm super excited for UFC 5. That I think it should be coming out in August of next year.
15 seconds to
Which
go.
means I'll have to do those very long streams again that I did when this game came out. Well, the first one we did was like...
Straight right.
The first one I did was about... I remember that. My God. The first episode we did was about 5 hours long.
Every part of himself.
I think it was 5. I think it was over 5 hours. Like, we were there... I think I started around like 3 p.m. And by the time I finished, it was like 9 o'clock almost. I remember that stream. My God.
I mean, this fight is about done.
And then I followed it up at 7 in the morning the next day for like 4 hours.
In the night.
And then the third day I did it again at like 8 o'clock for like 3.5. Those 3 days. And then I think I followed up the fourth day with like a pay-per-view. So it was nuts. Like what I pulled off was nuts that first week. I just got home eating at the restaurant. Hey, that's dope. Where'd you eat at?
Outstanding kick there by Silva.
Because I normally when I go out, if I'm going out like to get some like before work, I'll go to like Wawa or like McDonald's down now. They got the $4.99 thing. But if you go out to a restaurant, I like to go to like Golden Corral, Olive Garden, Domino's.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Domino's really doesn't count, but
A little single collar tie there.
how'd you forget? What?
And they set.
All right, that's fair.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to...
Oh, that was a nice Superman punch. Anderson, oh, he's trying to get that. Ooh, he's trying to get that spinning kick, man. The one thing that I will say is Anderson Silva has done a great job of targeting every body part of Khamzat Chimaev. Now, like when you think about it, Chimaev is just basically oh wow, that was a beautiful suplex. You got some WWE moves in here. North-South probably could go for the North-South choke, maybe. I ate like 5 plates. Oh my God, that's a lot. Was it a buffet?
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
But this is what Anderson can't afford. He's got to get out of the grasp of Khamzat, because if he does it, the judges could easily take this as potentially Khamzat winning the round. Like I said, you know, round number 1 was easily Khamzat Chimaev's 10-9, but round number 2 was easily Anderson Silva's 10-9. So now when you have a round to where the beginning half Anderson Silva was dominating, to now the second half Khamzat's on the ground and keeping there, that's great. That's a lot of ground control time that he's had so far in this fight. It's about 7 minutes worth of it. So this is not what Anderson Silva needs right now, especially with the judges looking at this. This is not good. See, buffets are always the best for sure.
He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move.
Anderson Silva's got about 10 seconds left before we go on to a decision.
Busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
This is interesting. We've gone to a decision. You could take this as calm. I wouldn't be mad if this is a split decision.
The judges for the contest, 30-27, 9-28. 29-28 for the winner by
So then who won 30-27? Anderson Silva gets the job done by decision. Anderson Silva 2-6 in the UFC. He puts Khamzat Chimaev to 2-5. Wow. I said that was going to be a tough one. That was going to be a tough one. This score. And I said I couldn't argue either, way on how the judges were going to score that, because it was very valid both ways. Next up, folks, we'll be in the women's bantamweight division as the 6-7 Chris Cyborg takes on the 2-6 Raquel Pennington. This fight happens right here, right now. By the way, our main event, Marlon Vera making his debut versus Jimmy Rivera, will also be 3 rounds. Underground main events are just like the rest, 3-round fights. Anderson, the Spider Silva, barely won. Yeah, he did barely win. That was going to be a tough fight, but Anderson Silva toughed it out. 2-6. That was a big win for Anderson. He's been struggling to pick up wins, and hopefully this can project him to a bigger or a big winning streak. He needs it. He desperately needs it.
All right, both women now continuing to try to get a more dominant position here in the clinch. I can hear Dominic Cruz just.
That was a nasty little shot.
My ears are bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, underhook. It's the key in that position. You got to control the underhook.
This Chris Cyborg, take your time. I said we have seen the kind of on and off career of Chris Cyborg in this series, and over a couple of years. That was a nice shot that staggered Raquel Pennington. True, yeah, no, I absolutely agree, man. The Chris Cyborg comes in with a 6-7 record, and we can kind of say the same to where we've seen Miesha Tate, to where we've seen Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and Rose Namajunas. And that was a nasty shot. UFC and honestly, I feel like my shoots for the most part are always chill, though. Always chill.
Upright on that.
Oh,
both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough.
That was a beautiful Superman punch that absolutely decked Raquel Pennington. Pennington's been rocked a couple times already in this first round. It's not good. Go down went Pennington. Sit back and relax and goes down. Honestly, for real, that should honestly be the catchphrase. Look at this, going for the slam. Look at the strength of Raquel Pennington. She slams down Chris Cyborg. Going into side control. Probably go for a mount, maybe.
Because she's so brutal.
I didn't know if she was trying to go for an arm triangle almost. It looked like she was, but I think Cyborg had blocked it.
Force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half-guard position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by
this Raquel Pennington doing the smart thing. Target the side. It's going to be harder to breathe as this fight continues.
Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that.
She's getting rocked.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
All right, let's get to round 2. She lands a kick there.
That was kick to the leg.
Kicker in this division.
She may just be the best kicker in this entire division. She does a great job of using that as a way to dominate a fight.
Sorry, oh no, I'm out of A&W root beer. That's terrible. It's not good. Did you watch Holland's Ends? No, not yet. Where I work, I just had them watch the original Blair Witch Project, and I was gonna do the Book of Secrets or something like that or whatever, but I heard that one was kind of terrible. So like, you know what? I'll put on the Oh, what an uppercut. Oh my God, what happened to her?
What a fight.
Not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight.
Chris Cyborg may have just killed Raquel Pennington for all we know. Chris Cyborg, a nasty knock. This one. Boom.
She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight to send
My God, that was nasty. Chris Cyborg, everybody. I already watched last night. I heard it was good though. I heard it was very good. That I did hear. Also, oh my God, Chris Cyborg. I'm surprised Raquel Pennington was standing after that one. Chris Cyborg is now 7-7 in the UFC. She's back to 500 with a nasty knockout in round number 2 over Raquel Pennington. One hell of a knockout. Folks, we're going to the men's flyweight division. As next up, by the way, I'll actually tell you guys the records for them in a second.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC
The men's flyweight division, the 7-12 TJ Dillashaw will take on the 4-6 Dagger Elkins. This fight is up next. Did I watch Extreme Rules? No, I did not, but I saw the highlights, and the highlights looked amazing. That looked amazing. Also, Chris Cyborg 7-7, Raquel Pennington 2-7 in the UFC. Meanwhile, the 7-12 TJ Dillashaw takes on the 4-6 Dagger Elkins. Elkins in the black, Dillashaw in the blue. Kaboom. That was a mouthful to say. But no, back to what I was trying to say earlier. The kids really enjoyed the Blair Witch Project. And I was going to have them do the Book of Secrets to them, but I was like, no, I heard that one was terrible because of Rotten Tomatoes. And I was like, all right, that's fine. But the Blair Witch had came out, and that was a direct sequel to the Blair Witch Project. I think the Blair Witch came out in 2016, so like, oh, this is more up to their speed. So we will, I'll try to have them watch the Blair Witch, and then I've got Ghostbusters coming up for them. And after the Blair Witch, give them something comical and something like spooky for Halloween, or I might actually save that
Nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
for him.
Big shots from the top.
Oh, really nice work to keep Dizzy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bob.
See, I'm not surprised to see Dillashaw trying to take this fight to the ground, if I'm being honest with you.
Both fighters get up now.
And truthfully, I kind of like TJ Dillashaw as more of a flyweight than I do anything else. Obviously he's great as a bantamweight. Oh, that was a beautiful spinning back elbow.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
I can never tell if that's like part of his, facial feature, if that's like a cut that he's already got on his face.
That's trying to shut the liver down. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
And he caught the kick. Oh, a nice job.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm yawning now. That's not good.
Nice strike.
Both fighters kind of casually keeping their distance.
Strikes and counting has landed.
Dagger, get over. No, for real.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively.
I don't think he has the best jab in this division. That's kind of stretch. That is stretching it.
Comes out. It's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out.
Going for those shots to the face, not working.
It's picture perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
The horn sounds.
That was a very meh round number one. I'm not gonna lie, it could have been better. The flyweights. Oh, there you go, trying to get out with some aggression finally. Oh, he got the takedown. I'm a bit surprised. That was more of a single leg takedown, but I guess we can say double leg.
His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Waiting to kind of see what TJ Dillashaw has in play, but Dagger Elkin's done a great job of keeping, TJ Dillashaw at bay.
Elkins gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Dillashaw's kick to the body is blocked.
Oh, nice knee.
That's a nasty knee to the face.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. But how about jab, jab, right hand? Because
so both guys are just not trying to really engage one another. And I hate to admit that, but that's the honest to God truth. That was a phenomenal jumping roundhouse, and that was nuts. But you can see where I'm saying to where both fighters not really engaging.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
So both guys waiting for the other to make a mistake. Gets the takedown. Side control. Okay, so now he might be getting somewhere.
Now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing
back in the side. Okay. Again, it could go for the choke here. Oh, I thought he actually was going to grab the head, grab the neck, so trying to yank on it, but he didn't.
Dillashaw's strike attempt there is blocked.
Liver kick.
Ginchenko from the takedown gets stuffed this time. That was a nice uppercut.
You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up to the big knee to the head.
He tried to pick the leg. Not going to happen. Yeah, honestly, I'm not quite. This fight has been kind of underwhelming. Both fighters have gave each other way too much distance. They've been caution fighting. They haven't actually really been trying to go for anything really. Even the takedowns Dillashaw has done, he hasn't done anything of note with them. He's just kind of taken them down, did a couple things, and has gotten kicked off of them. There you go. See, here goes another takedown. It kind of normally starts like this, but then hasn't gotten anywhere for Dillashaw. So for Dillashaw, he's got to try to figure out quickly how can I actually do something with these takedowns. I mean, yes, I'm getting ground control, time, but again, Elkins slipped right out. And if you're a judge, this fight is going to be very hard to score if this goes to a distance. Like normally, we've never had. I don't think we've had 3 decisions, back to back, in fights. Well, not bad, but 3 on the same card. Because we had Meeple McCann's, and then we had Anderson Silva and Khamzat Chimaev, and we're in the process of possibly getting TJ Dillashaw and Dagger Elkins to probably have to go to a decision, and it's a bit surprising, I must say.
You have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Like we haven't. Oh, there goes the uppercut. That almost shook the entire screen. But again, though, he's not capitalizing on anything.
Instead, a swing and a miss by Elkins.
Both fighters casually just taking their time, and they actually are running out of time. Oh, there goes another knee. Night upcut. Honestly, pretty much. But again, both fighters are not really engaging, and when they do, they're counter-fighting, both of them. They're banking on the other fighter to make a mistake. And the most shocking thing is that Dillashaw has not taken the time to try and work with those takedowns. He just kind of gets it. That's a nasty shot. Down goes Dagger Elkins. Trying to go for a takedown, gets stuffed. Apologies for the yawns. I don't know why I was yawning. Oh my God, his whole head just dropped real quick. That was nasty. We're going to a decision. The third round was really the only entertaining fight for this. I think they're going to give it to Dillashaw, honestly. They probably will for all the takedowns he's gotten.
All three judges score the contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, TJ Dillashaw.
Congrats to TJ Dillashaw on winning this fight. 8-12 in the UFC. He puts Dagger Elkins to 4-7. I'm kind of curious on what is the difficulty. I feel like it's been too underwhelming. Oh, I can't do anything for that. That's tragic. We've had 1, 2, and 3. We have had a pretty long fight. I'm kind of surprised. I'm not going to lie. Very surprised.
All right, coming up
Next up, folks, will be in the lightweight division as the 2 and 3 Jake Matthews takes on the 3 and 5 Eddie Alvarez. Lightweight action. The Yiva, our official. You ready? Fight.
All right, so here we go. Round 1. I can barely.
I'm kind of curious. Do I have it on legendary like I always do? Oh, it's not even telling me. That's wild.
Myself think in this arena right now, 2 of the
that is wild.
Well-rounded fighters in this.
Oh my God. Jake Matthews is in trouble already. Jake needs to take this fight to the ground and quickly. He got rocked really bad.
Muay Thai plump.
Landed a good uppercut there.
Eddie Alvarez in the blue, Matthews in the green.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall time in the past.
It was a nasty spinning back elbow, but honestly, if you're... Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh my God. Matthews needs to get out of this and quickly. He's not intelligently defending a lot of these shots.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're he's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Again, Jake Matthews has been rocked pretty badly. I'm not. Oh no. Oh, this might be it. No, that was smart. That was smart from Jake Matthews to catch himself like that. He's got to try to move out of this and move out as quickly. Yep, he's got the guillotine. That was smart. That was smart. And he's got to lean back though. He's taking too much time to. I don't agree with how he did that, but wait a minute. The Von Flu is in. This has won multiple championships, so this is not good. If you're Jake Matthews, you can be choked out quickly, but no, he's going to slip out of the Von Flu. Smart. Oh, he got busted. He got busted bad. That blood was not there to that extent before. But now I think Jake Matthews has found the rhythm. Gonna go for a wow! Look at the strength. Look at the strength, man.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He's mincing away at Eddie Alvarez.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there.
No, they're coming from Sun City.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attacks, young man.
Wow, round number 1 was amazing. This is what the fights were. The last 2 fights were, oh, sorry. The flyweight fight was missing. These like, oh, his poor nose got rocked again. Oh. Jake Matthews recovered really well. I'm kind of impressed with him. Oh, that should have took him down. That should have taken him down. Me and everyone knows that one should have taken him down. Does my live stream thing come up properly? Cool, it does.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant. The hip toss as he takes.
That was a beautiful hip toss by Eddie Alvarez. Matthews is very, intelligent when it comes to wrestling. He's got to be careful with that.
Close guard. Now he's attacking the triangle. Triangle looks pretty tight. DC.
I was so confused that I was going for the arm triangle, but I don't know if that was smart to try that with Eddie Alvarez. And I mean, it makes it look. He's getting out. Yeah, he's getting out of that. Now, side control for Eddie Alvarez. This is dangerous to be if you're Jake Matthews.
Body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side.
Some great wrestling we're seeing. This is a great lightweight fight. It's probably one of the better lightweight fights we've seen in a while.
Close guard. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here.
Kick the leg. Okay, not bad. Jake Matt's done a great job of constantly recovering. Oh, that was awesome.
Sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to
get the back, but Eddie Alvarez said no, not today.
All right, close guard now.
Okay, back into close guard. Eddie Alvarez doing everything he possibly can to try to survive.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Close guard.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it.
Got an armbar. This is a nasty little armbar to be in. So this is not good for Jake Matthews. This is going to slam Eddie Alvarez down to the mat. And that is it for round number 2. We're going to round number 3. What has been a entertaining lightweight bout. This has been entertaining for sure.
Shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching.
I was trying to go for that upcut, but Matthews ducked me and tried to go for the takedown.
Hard to get out of. It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent.
Oh.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done.
But, Matthews, who has been rocked quite a bit, has made it to round number 3, and he's done. I say he's not great, but he's done well against Eddie Alvarez. And Alvarez has put on a great performance too. Like both guys need to get their hat tipped off. But once again, down goes Jake Matthews. Uh-oh. That's it, and Eddie Alvarez ground and pound knockout in round number 3. Alvarez with the knockout victory.
That was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent.
Congrats to Eddie Alvarez. He's now 4-5 in the UFC. He puts Jake Matthews to 2-4. Wow, Bruce, take it away, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 54 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Eddie Alvarez.
Congrats to Eddie Alvarez winning this fight. 4-5 now. He's climbing up to 500, man. Eddie Alvarez doing his thing. Next up will be a light heavyweight collision, as Magomed Ankalaev, who's 0-1, takes on the 5-7 Corey Anderson. This fight is up next. All right, we're gonna skip this.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters.
Ankalaev in the red, Anderson in the blue. Also, I need another drink because I don't have one, so I'll be appearing off screen. I need some root beer or something, so just hydrate me. I said, this is probably one of the more harder streams that I do just because it takes a lot of talking. A lot of it. Oh my goodness.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
Let's move that camera around.
Oh, good opportunity. That is how you scramble.
Wonderful. Wow, how did he just take... that's the one thing in this game I really don't like, is that the takedown mechanic. Like, if I slam him down...
Oh, that's a good right hand. Single collar tie. Oh, nice
if I slam him down, they shouldn't be able to get back up, because that's a lot of energy to take just to get up. Sorry, just to slam him down. You just wasted so much of the fighter's stamina for nothing. Nice head kick.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice kick to the body. Nice kick to the body.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Good punch lands.
Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
He's doing a lot of work with his offhand.
Anderson's shot is blocked. Single collar tie now.
Uh-oh.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
When you're in the
Goodness gracious.
down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
That was an awkward transition. Oh, beautiful stuff transition, but that was a wonderful counter from Corey Anderson.
He's going to try to control him.
I think he should go for a Kimura or something. Ankalaev saying, get away from me.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Under a minute to go. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Hammer fist here by
I'm very impressed with how these fighters are going at it.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes.
That guy with the
efficiency with which he operates
with the tie on is looking lost. Like, huh? What am I supposed to be watching? Look at him. He's going back and forth for what?
It's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
That was a fight through and through. That was an amazing round number one.
Round two underway.
Oh, the head kick landed for Corey Anderson. I didn't know if he was about to drop real quick. His body started moving around like he was kind of knocked out already. Yeah, I knew he was kind of discombobulated for sure, but I didn't think he was that affected that quickly, or that badly. Sorry.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Just misses with the straight left hand, and now he goes with
that was a nice uppercut. Very nice uppercut. Toasters landed 39 for Ankalaev, 43 for Anderson.
Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very active, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches. Oh, nice.
Anderson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show.
That was a nasty knee to the body. He said, well, when a guy's kind of body just kind of like caved down. Oh. Corey's getting rocked right now. Oh, down went Corey. I don't know how much more Corey's going to take. Corey's been rocked so many times.
So 55 total strikes have landed for Corey Anderson. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50% clip tonight against Corey Anderson.
Oh, that was an... Oh. He kicked him on the way down. That was messed up. That was foul. Fortunately for the takedown, but he's got his face so messed up.
2 minutes remain in the round. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. All right, little struggle here. All right, so now here on the
nice hip toss.
Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get.
Oh, is it Corey Anderson's definitely in his wheelhouse now? He's got great wrestling.
He's comfortable fighting off his back.
He got his foot on the hip.
Oh.
Yeah,
he does have to have the triangle choke in. This is not good for Corey at all. But luckily, he hasn't done anything with the submission. Got into an armbar. This is not good for Corey. So that arm is kind of yanked in there. No, never mind. He was just to survive. Oh, he got the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He's going for the arm. He's going for the arm. Oh, no. There are 30 seconds left in this round. Can Enclave hang on for about 22 more seconds? This is a bad spot for Enclave to be in, but Enclave is going to tap out to Corey Anderson in round number 2. Corey Anderson, 6 and 7 in the UFC. Magomed Ankalaev, 0 and 2. Wow. Corey Anderson, who was losing this fight and loses this fight badly, comes from out of nowhere with one hell of a submission.
4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by tap out.
To get the job done. That's wild. Congrats to Corey Anderson. One hell of a comeback victory. 6 and 7 he is. Next up, it'll be in the featherweight division, as the 2 and 3 Josh Emmett will take on the 8 and 10 Doo Ho Choi. This fight is up next. Look at Yves being the amazing ref that he is.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out.
Emmett in the blue, Choi in the red. By the way, the next fight we got for will be the main event, and the next fight will be the final fight of the episode, as it'll be Marlon Vera making his debut against Jimmy Rivera in a 3-round main event fight on Underground 13. Woohoo! What a stream we've had. This has been a very long stream, a lot longer than I actually expected, so that's always surprising. So I think we started about 3:55. I want to say. Doo Ho Choi rocked Josh Emmett down as Josh Emmett.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out.
Nasty kick to the body.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, turn for takedown. He gets the takedown. Single leg. He lifted him up and just dropped him like he was a sack of crap.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Josh Emmett is going to choke out Doo Ho Choi. If Emmett is to win, he's going to choke him out.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full
Poor
mount,
Choi getting absolutely rocked.
They get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning.
I would have not tried to let that go.
Because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, to what Daniel Cormier is saying, I mean, momentum has shifted multiple times within this one round. I mean, first, Choi caught Josh Emmett quickly and dropped him, but then this is the second takedown that Josh Emmett has gotten, and he's rocked him in the process of being on the ground. So this is not good for Doo Ho Choi. But again, momentum keeps changing left and right. At least in this fight.
The guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well.
The next up will be Marlon Vera taking on Jimmy Rivera. That is our main event. That'll be up next. 3-round main event because this is underground. For the UFC underground shows, we only have 3-round main events.
26 total strikes have now landed for Josh Emmett.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. That was a thudding leg kick.
So I was like fixing my hair in the process.
Separation now.
Rounds number 2. We have not had a first round finish at all in this episode. We've had 3 decisions. And a lot of the finishes have been in round number 3. I think only 2 have been 2 fighters have been finished in round number 2. Honestly, this is what happens when you don't have talked for so long.
Oh, nice hook by him there.
How many times can this young man land this particular punch? That's a good strike right there.
Nice head kick. That 39 strikes for Emmett have landed, 33 for Choi.
Right hand. Choi's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Again, I'm liking the back and forth.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Wow. That is a phenomenal combination from Josh Emmett. Oh my, how did it, oh my God, how did it turn like that? And he hit him dead in the brain. Like, how did that not almost kill him?
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Wowzers, one.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Choi. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. So a much different approach from him here in round 2.
Wow, sorry about that. Constantly getting interrupted by stupidity, per usual. Anyway.
Has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Wow.
Oh, single collar tie here. Whoa!
Getting rocked, and down goes Josh Emmett again. This is not good for Emmett. Who is calling me?
Nice head kick. Good stick. My goodness.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had an important phone call that wasn't even for me, which made it useless. Anyway,
March of the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
so rounds number 3 again. We have had way too many round number 3 fights. Holy heck!
All right, well, he's landed some good shots.
Like, I don't mind round number 3 fights, but my goodness, can I get a first round finish, please? Like something. Down. Wow.
Back to the feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact
Wowzers. This is not good.
We'll finish this fight.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing.
We'll back that's up, which is perfect. Down went Emmett.
He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Oh! Doo-Ho Choi with one hell of a knockout to Josh Emmett.
I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly.
Good.
So near perfect Perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO.
3.
Well, another
A massive knockout
back at that scintillating knockout.
for Duo Choi.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official
My thing
decision.
done being crazy? Cool.
Ladies and
Almost
gentlemen,
like unplugged the whole mic. Anyway,
stop for this contest.
Duo Choi.
23 seconds in the third round.
Ah, dang, why'd I get rid of it? I needed that.
The Korean Superboy, Duo Choi.
Congrats to Duho Choi. He is 9-10 in the UFC. He puts Josh Emmett to 2-4. And next up, folks, it's the main event in the men's bantamweight division. Marlon Vera makes his debut as he takes on the 8-9 Jimmy Rivera. It's up next, and as you know, Underground. Anytime we have a UFC Underground show, the main events are 3 rounds. Vera versus Rivera.
All right, so here we go. Round 1. I could barely hear myself think in this arena.
Here
right
we
now.
go.
Of the most dominant
Marlon Vera in the yellow, Jimmy Rivera in the blue. So this episode has definitely been one of our more longer streams for sure. I think we're almost at we're probably almost at 2 hours on this one, which is quite wild. I'd like to think. By the way, for those of you who are also fans of my WWE streams and stuff, today is my double stream day because I couldn't do my I couldn't do this stream yesterday because I was getting my new car, and then I didn't even know if I was actually going to be able to pull off the double streams because I was in Tampa for a little trying to buy shoes and stuff, which is super far from me. So I've had a lot to do, and I still got a couple things to do before I do the SmackDown versus Raw 07 stream later today, but it's a double stream, so once we get done this one, 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish, I will, it's better than I'm at 11% good, because I've been using my phone to keep track of the records and stuff, but once, or 7:30, 8 o'clock comes, once I have an official time, I do the things I have to do before that, I'll like send out a notification about 15 minutes before, saying, hey, we're going to stream at this time, be prepared, all the good stuff, all that good jazz. And then from there, I'll go on and, ta-da! We'll stream SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the PS2 for a couple hours. Not like two, maybe 3 hours. Maybe 2 is like pushing it. I did want to have a little bit longer double stream day today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming Evil Dead when I come back from work. So, woohoo! That'd be like the last thing that I'd probably put out for this week would be the Evil Dead stream. I don't know if it'll be on Twitch, which if you don't have me on Twitch, get my thing BVTV Gaming. One heck of a guillotine submission from Marlon Vera to Jimmy Rivera. It's going to be a very dangerous thing for Jimmy. He's got to be careful. He has got to be very careful from this position. With Jimmy getting out of it, that was a great job by Jimmy Rivera. He was in a very bad way, man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works
but now to what I was saying earlier. So yeah, Evil Dead tomorrow, probably on Twitch, maybe on YouTube. This is a Kimura. This is not good. Actually, Marlon Vera's trying to put in the Kimura. I thought it was the other way around. Marlon Vera pulled out this Kimura from seemingly out of nowhere, mind you. I didn't even. This is horrific for Jimmy Rivera. Rivera's, he might be able to get out of this. It's not fully cranked. It's cranked pretty badly, don't get me wrong, but it's not to where it's impossible. And Rivera able to just narrowly get out of that right before the end of round. We're going to round number 2 of this main event fight. They touch gloves. Oh, it's not good for Marlon. Vera's getting rocked. Down goes Vera. He almost got tapped out the last round. Sorry, he almost tapped out Rivera the last round. Look at that. The tides are constantly changing in this fight. Momentum swings, and now the triangle. Rivera trying to do everything he can to get out of this, and get out of this quickly. Trying to transition to an armbar. This is not good for Jimmy Rivera. He's got to be sounding the alarm. So Rivera once again getting out of another deadly submission that almost took him out. It's the second one.
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young
And honestly, this is extremely impressive by Jimmy Rivera, the resiliency to not tap out twice, to first the triangle and then first the Kimura, and now the triangle around the juice. That's very impressive.
But try to make the opponent make a choice.
But yeah, as I said, look forward to SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 later tonight, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Evil Dead tomorrow. We have the UFC one now. Yesterday, did we do anything? Yesterday, I was actually streaming live on Twitch. So I do want to explain this too. Twitch is going to be my fun platform. Not really say fun platform, but Twitch is going to be the games I just randomly want to play. And sometimes if I feel like I'm overcrowding you guys on YouTube, they'll be like, hey, if you want to check it out on Twitch at this. My Twitch is BVTV Gaming, so BVTV_gaming. By the way, I'm going to probably change it back to gaming.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
So yeah, there's that. And occasionally I'll be doing Overwatch, Apex, Dead by Daylight maybe, and Evil Dead on there just whenever I feel like I'm overcrowding you guys with stuff. So that'll be what that'll be used for. So I wanted to be very transparent about so you guys know. Look at this choke. This is a nasty choke. But once again, the third deadly submission that almost put away Jim Rivera. Rivera survived 3 submissions in 10 minutes. 3 submissions that should have taken him out. He survived all 3 of them. That is an absolute fighter right there. You've got to give Jim Rivera all the props in the world for what he's been trying to pull off to survive these deadly submissions from Marlon Vera, man. Absolutely impressive.
Starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner. And
so my controller just decided to down. I mean, that was fun. That is always fun when stuff like that happens. Always entertaining for sure. 5 seconds. We're going to round number 3, and round number 3 we go. Just like that.
Stay the course if they do the exact same thing.
2 crazy rounds, man. The third and final round of the episode, actually, and of this fight. Final round of this episode and third final round of the fight. Then after this, we're gonna do the awards and see who we should give them to. Total strikes 37% have probably landed. I think that's what they were going with.
Can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Got
the choke. No, great counter. Rivera went for the takedown, and Marlon Vera, he's got another submission in for Jim Rivera, man. This is again not good. Again, if he finds out this is not going to be good for Jim Rivera, but again, Rivera getting out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this third and final round. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position.
Wow. Counter for counter, man. I'm loving it. There's another counter. Oh, no, we're back to a vertical base.
Back to his feet. Engages in the single collar tie, shows him the left, and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Rivera.
I said, through and through, I've been absolutely impressed with how both these guys have fought. And if you haven't already, subscribe to BVTV Gaming. You're already here. And on top of that, follow me on Twitch, BVTV_gaming, and join the Discord server. It's actually going to be on my community tabs. It was I posted 7 days ago. It's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th post when you go down. Yeah, so no, that's fun, actually. What a show we've had. Nice front kick. 45 seconds left in this fight.
mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. And they
30 seconds left of what's been a very entertaining fight, submission-wise, wrestling-wise. I've been very impressed.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
15 seconds. They got to start throwing caution to the wind. Just go for it. I do feel that Marlon Vera has easily done enough. Oh, not the guillotine this late. I do feel that Marlon Vera has done enough to win the fight. 4 decisions, which is nuts.
The official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
don't think we've ever had this many decisions for. 4.
All 3 judges score the contest. 30-27.
30-27, okay.
Unanimous decision, Jimmy El Terra Rivera.
I don't know how they scored that fight 30-27 for Jimmy Rivera. I thought Marlon Vera won that fight all the way through. But either way, Marlon Vera is now... wow. Marlon Vera is 0-1. Jimmy Rivera is 9-9. He's back to 500. A bit of a controversial end there. I don't know how this is 30-27 for Jimmy Rivera, but sure, I guess so. What an awkward. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 decisions. How many fights ended in round number 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights went to round number 3. And only 1, 2, 3 fights went to submission. Went to round number 2. Performance knockout definitely goes to Chris Cyborg. Absolutely agree. And then submission of the night, I would have to say, yeah, submission night definitely goes to Corey Anderson and Magomed Ankalaev. Actually, I completely agree. And fight of the night would have to go to Khamzat Chimaev and Anderson Silva. Though that would be my award pick. So, with that being said, I'll see you in a little bit for my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 stream around 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'll see you guys there. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. Thank you guys all again. You guys have a wonderful one. We will see you later. I'll see you later today. Peace out.